Hello friends, in previous video we have seen that there are two types of actors in international politics, state actors and non-state actors. We have discussed state actors in first video. In this video we will discuss about non-state actors. National government may be the most important actors in international relation, but they are strongly influenced by a variety of non-state actors. These actors are also called transnational actors when they operate across international borders. In simple words, we can say non-state actors are all those who are not the government. They are little below the power hierarchy of the state actors. They have no legal right to use military force and power as per their will, unlike the state actors. However, in case of ICO and NGO involvements in state affairs, such as the United Nations peacekeeping forces, military force is used under the approval and the consent of the particular state. Perlman and Cunningham define non-state actors as organized political actors not directly connected to a state but pursuing aims that affect vital state interests. However, they can be either organizations or even influential individuals that have the political, economic, and social capability to influence at a national or sometimes even on an international level. They are not allies to any government or state, which makes it possible for them to work individually and also allow them to influence and interfere with the actions of the state actors. Non-state actors are divided as follows. First, ICOs or intergovernmental organizations. Second, transnational actors. Third, violent political groups. Fourth, criminal groups. And fifth, sub-state actors. Now we will see one by one these non-state actors. First, ICOs or intergovernmental organizations. They are allied together regionally or internationally on a common interest and are established by states through a treaty. ICOs like United Nations, NATO, Interpol, etc. States often take action in the context of intergovernmental organizations. The organizations of petroleum exporting countries, that is OPEC, the World Trade Organizations, that is WTO, military alliances such as NATO, and political groupings such as the African Union, all are ICOs. Now we will see some intergovernmental organizations in detail. The United Nations is an intergovernmental organization whose stated purposes are to maintain international peace and security, develop friendly relations among nations, achieve international cooperation, and be a center for harmonizing the actions of nations. It is world's largest and most familiar international organization. The United Nations was established after World War II with the aim of preventing future world wars succeeding the League of Nations. Next, NATO. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also called North Atlantic Alliances, is an intergovernmental military alliances between 30 member states, 28 European and 2 North American. NATO is a collective security system. Its independent member states agree to defend each other against attacks by third parties. Next, Interpol. The International Criminal Police Organization, ICPO, known as Interpol, is an international organization that facilitates worldwide police cooperation and crime control. It is the world's largest international police organization. Interpol provides investigative support, expertise, and training to law enforcement worldwide, focusing on three major areas of transnational crime: terrorism, cybercrime, and organized crime. Its broad mandate covers virtually every kind of crime, including crimes against humanity, child pornography, drug trafficking and production, political corruption, intellectual property infringement, as well as white-collar crime. Second categories of non-state actors are transnational actors. Transnational actors are the groups or individuals that functions below the state level but across borders. For example, TNCs, MNCs, and NGOs. Now we will see in detail. Next, TNCs or Transnational Corporation. It is an enterprise that is involved with the international production of goods and services, foreign investments, income and asset management in more than one countries. It sets up factories in developing countries as land and labor are cheaper there. Next, MNCs or multinational corporation. Any corporation that is registered and operates in more than one country at a time. Generally, the corporation has its headquartered in one country and operates wholly or partially on subsidiaries in other countries. Multinational corporations are companies that often control greater resources and operate internationally with greater efficiency than many all states. MNCs also provide poor states with much needed foreign investments and tax revenues. MNCs in turn depend on states to provide protection, well regulated market, and a stable political environment. Next, NGOs or non-governmental organizations. It is an organizations that generally is formed dependent from government. They are typically non-profit entities. They can also include clubs and associations that provide services to their members and others. Survey indicates that NGOs have a high degree of public trust. The third categories of non-state actors are violent political groups. Groups that are politically motivated and who intend to propagate violence and influence the actions of the state, like terrorist groups, warlords, militia, insurgents groups, etc. The fourth categories of non-state actors is criminal groups. Those who are engaged in criminal activities and illegitimate activities, their intentions are not politically motivated, rather motivated by financial gains. For example, human and drug traffickers, narcotics, money launderings, etc. Sub-state actors are the another categories of non-state actors. These are state-associated organizations like the tea industry, automobiles industry, pharmaceuticals, etc. In addition to these main subdivisions, influential individual figures like the Dalai Lama, the Pope, celebrities, and media corporations like Al Jazeera News Channel, these also belongs to non-state actors. It's all about non-state actors. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you. Thank you so much.